I am Jennifer Okonkwo. The Federation Accounts Allocation Committee, at its meeting chaired by Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edun, yesterday in Abuja, shared a total sum of 966.110 billion naira to the three tiers of government as Federation allocation for the month of July. A statement by the Director, Press and Public Relations at the Ministry of Finance, Stephen Kilebi, said the federal government received 374.485 billion naira, the states received 310.670 billion naira, the local government councils got 229.409 billion naira, while the oil-producing states received 51.545 billion naira as derivation 13% of mineral revenue. Accordingly, the gross statutory revenue of 1,150.424 billion naira received for the month was lower than the sum of 1,152.921 billion naira received in the previous month of June by 2.497 billion naira. The Medical and Dental Consultants Association of Nigeria has issued a 21-day ultimatum to the federal government to meet its demands or face industrial disharmony. The association made this known in a communique issued yesterday at the end of its extraordinary National Executive Council meeting, which was held virtually. The communique was signed by its president, Dr. Victor Makanjuola, and Secretary General, Dr. Yemi Raji. The NEC said it was dismayed by the non-implementation of the jointly agreed upward review of commerce and the introduction of accoutrement allowance with the Nigerian Medical Association, as the release circular only captured the percentage increase on the basic salary as against applying it to both the basic salaries and all allowances except hazard allowance. The expected today's arraignment of the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, over an alleged procurement fraud to the tune of 6.9 billion naira has again been stalled. The matter was not listed on the cost list of a Federal Capital Territory High Court in Abuja today, with no reason given, as lawyers to both parties were absent in court. The suspended CBN governor, who appeared before the court last Thursday, was supposed to be arraigned, but the arraignment was stalled due to the absence of the second defendant, who was said to have been indisposed. Although Emefiele was present in court, the second defendant, a female CBN employee, Saadatu Yaro, was not in court. Following an application for adjournment, the presiding judge, Justice Hamza Muazu, adjourned the matter to tomorrow. Former Petroleum Minister Diezani Alison Madueke has been charged with bribery in the United Kingdom. According to Reuters, British police said they had charged her with bribery offences, saying the suspected she had accepted bribes in return for awarding multi-million-pound oil and gas contracts. The 63-year-old was a key figure in the administration of former President Goodluck Jonathan. She served as Petroleum Minister from 2010 to 2015 and also acted as President of the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. The NTA said Alison Madueke was accused of benefiting from at least £100,000 in cash, chauffeur-driven cars, flights on private jets, luxury holidays for her family, and the use of multiple London properties. Now on international scene, the African Union suspended Niger from all of its institutions and activities following last month's coup until the effective restoration of constitutional order. In a communique issued yesterday, the bloc noted that its decision to suspend Niger's followed the failure of the military junta to hand over power to the democratically elected President Mohamed Bazoum. The AU also commended the efforts of the Economic Community of West African States in its efforts to ensure a return to democratic rule in Niger. The AU commends the efforts of ECOWAS under the leadership of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and calls on AU member states to fully implement the sanctions imposed by ECOWAS and endorsed by the PSC, and requests the Commission, in consultation with ECOWAS, to regularly inform the Council on the progress being made on the implementation of the imposed sanctions. That's it on the news in brief. Do stay with us.